What's up out there? Welcome back to Melvor Idle Adventure Mode. We are on episode 40. It's been a pretty busy week here, so let's dive into everything. I am fighting the cursed liches right now, so you can see the setup that I'm using on this. And I am running the magic assistance potion because it gives you a chance to ignore burn, frostburn, and burn and frostburn. I thought there was a third one on there. But this thing's supposed to deal out, I thought it said frostburn. So, chance to ignore that. What I didn't catch, now I do have this down to 0% heal every 2 turns or whatever. I'll show you how I get that. But they do have 25% lifesteal, which I didn't quite catch. I was reading through this trying to figure out why they kept healing. Every once in a while it heal up a little bit. And that's why. It's got a little lifesteal. So even if you get this number down... So basically, to get this all the way to 0, I have the max skill cape, which gives you the Slayer skill capabilities. And then I have 3 pieces of Slayer gear plus this Hunter's Ring. And you have to have all those on. So I've got everything on there. And this is all Master Slayer gear. So you get a 3% chance to double loot in combat. So there's 3, 6, 9. And I think this one, no, this one doesn't. I thought that gave you a little bit. But get a little bit of chance to double items. So that's probably why I'm getting so many of these drops here. Let's see here. Let's jump out of combat here for a second. And let's see. I am running the scaled shield for the moment. I could put a little more damage reduction if I use the earth layered shield, but I want that poison damage on there. And I am running the Slayer's crossbow. Get a little bit more damage onto these things since it's a Slayer area. Let's see here. So I took the time right off the bat to get, let me sort all this here. I took the time to get the shockwave. So I do have this crossbow. This came from the Rockins. I think that was the last video. I don't remember if I had this yet or not, but I started the Rockin farm and I completed that. So these guys are done. I don't have to worry about them anymore unless I need to get another one for some reason. So these are done. Don't have to worry about those. Let's see here. Got that weapon. I did get, what did I get? I got a pet here. Which one did I get? This guy. I got the hidden strength pet finally. So for whatever that's worth, I finally got it. Let's see here. I started working on the Lagaran worms, and these drop the poison essence and the worm spike, which yields you the gauntlet with the poison virulence gloves, and it gives you the ring. Well, once you get all the parts to it, you get the poison virulence ring. So I've got that. And then once you equip this thing, it gives you the green showing that it's equipped. I like that. I like the idea of a set. I kind of wish the God gear was a set, you know. Sort of. I know you have to have these 2 pieces and then it gives you extra bonuses, and that's what the green means, but I just kind of wish that showed that you had the full set or got a bonus out of it or something, but no big deal. All right, we need to put the Hunter's Ring back on so I don't forget that. Let's see. What else do we do? I don't think I did anything for the magic character, and I did not do anything for this character here. I've been running a variety of different things. That's why so many things are unequipped or moved around. I've been running the Fury of the Elemental Zodiacs over here. On the melee side, what was I doing over here? I was killing something. Might have been the Lagaran worms. I can't remember now. Or it might have been, I don't remember. Might have been the Rockins. So I had this decked out with the, well, no, I take that back. That was my other account. This gear, I'll tell you what this was for here in a second. Let's see here. I did start killing off, what else did I start killing off? Got a whole bunch of crap here. Poison essence I'm done with. Burning essence and cursed hands I think go together. That's the burning madness. Yeah, so those are that. I did kill. I started working on the ocean song. So that would be these things here. I kind of mentioned this in my hardcore video. I went a roundabout way. I wanted to get my ranged character leveled, geared up. I shouldn't say leveled up, geared up. I wanted to get him geared up so I could start getting this stuff out of here. And so I could get this ocean song. And then I wanted to go get the Amboras. I've kind of started moving into whatever pops up. So the gear that you can use to kill these things off still works pretty well with Dark Waters. So I've been kind of running back and forth. Although you can use less gear here because you don't need the you don't need this to you don't have to counteract the enemy heal. So I don't know, you can run different gear over there. But I've been trying to gear up the range character because I wanted him to go get the magical stuff, because I'm kind of working through ranged, then magical, and then melee, and then we'll be good. So I had to do a lot of farming on a couple of things here. I had to go and farm out the Air God dungeon because I had to let this run for like 2 days. I did not have enough of the, not this thing. I did not have enough of these Deadeye rings, so I had to go farm out like 5 or 6 of those Deadeye rings, maybe 7. It was quite a few. And then I had to go out and farm up the Water God dungeon also because I didn't have enough of the Warlock rings. And now I have enough of the Warlock rings. Oop, I'm not in my ring pile here. I do have enough of the Warlock rings, but I need to go get the Burning Essence. So that's why I started killing off those things, and that's why I'm working on those liches right now. Yes, I could use better arrows or better bolts, but I don't have as many of the emeralds as I'd like. I don't have a big stack of the topaz and the blues and the reds. So I started using some of the cheaper stuff just because I run that out. Let's see. This one is embarrassing. So I was sitting there and I can't remember what I was trying to do. One of these synergies. I can't remember which synergy. I do know which one it is. It was the unicorn, the prayer one. So I wanted to pair up something and have some synergy. And I thought, well, I'll use something up. And I went to use this, but I only had like 5 marks discovered. Apparently, I had never finished off the prayer points. So I had to use my prayer and run it out and then get this maxed out. So now I have all the prayer points. I finally got the pet for it. I forgot. I didn't even realize I didn't have it. I think it's this mark one. One of these two. Yeah, achieve max level on all summoning marks. I didn't have that one. It was like, wow, how do I not have this? So I do now. That was kind of fun. Let's see. Did the Air God, the Water God? I bought 50 bank slots. That's why I'm kind of broke now. I wanted to get these built up, and then through either the Air or Water God dungeon, I got a couple of more bank slots. So I wanted to just buy some space. So spent half the money I had, and I've spent a little bit more here and there on maybe some summoning or something, but I don't know. Let's see here. The last thing I would bring up is that I went ahead and bought a second set of Slayer gear. You'll see the pieces that I don't have upgraded here, and then the additional pieces that I have upgraded here. Like I don't have it equipped. So if you look over here, I have the melee gear and one more piece of, actually I could upgrade this one here. I have one more piece of magic gear. I did this for a couple of reasons. But I have my normal melee set here, and then I have an additional ranged piece there. So there's the ranged piece, there's one magic piece, and then there's the magic piece with one ranged piece. So the problem you run into is you cannot equip 2 of the same thing. So if I wear this hat or if I wear this robes, I can't equip the opposite. So, and actually what I probably need to do is put the, I don't think it matters. But I needed an extra piece. So rather than going in here and pulling this off and having to put it back on, I thought, you know what, it'd be nice just to have another set of gear, because this grind is going to be long. This Unhallowed Wasteland is going to go on for a while. I'm done with this. But these guys, especially like the spike claws and stuff like that, I don't want to keep switching things around and have to remember that if I want to go fight something different, I now have to unequip something and equip it. Like I said, I've been taking whatever tasks come along here for the newer stuff. I've been avoiding perilous peaks. And then as I finish these off, like I'll skip the Rockins from now on and I'll skip the Lagaran worms, but I'm going to start doing the Emboras, the Catuls, and the Cursed Liches. I'll probably skip these for now just because I don't feel like dealing with them. These take a specific combat style and these take a different combat style. And, they're both melee, so I'm going to be attacking that with the magical character, so I'm going to have to work on those. But they're different than the Emboras. I can get by with much less gear and, do a little bit of work with it. So my thinking behind all of this is that I can get the ranged character to get I'm using the melee character that I have, because the Rockins aren't that hard. The Lagaran worms weren't that hard. I got that gear. I got it ready to go. Ranged guy's good to go. I'm going to get the magical stuff here, and then fight between the Catuls and the Cursed Liches, get the magical stuff geared up, and then work on getting this for my melee character, and then work on these two last. That's kind of the general principle of it. I don't think I need the greater skeletal stuff. I do need the spiked red claws, I think. The greater skeletals will take a lot more effort and more damage and stuff. And at some point I'm going to have to stop here and replenish. Like, I don't have as much food as I'd like. I'd love to have, like, my hardcore character has 100 and some thousand food. I'd like to have that. I need to get bolts built up. I was looking at my rune count. I don't have nearly as much of this is 100,000, 200,000 of these. I'd love to have, of the 4 elements, I'd like to have a lot more. The ancients, I have 300,000. That's cool. Havoc, I have 150, but like, I need these to be 500, 600, 800,000. So I'm gonna have to gear up and work on those at some point. Need food, need bolts. You know what I mean? Like, I need to get more in-game stuff, because there's gonna be a lot of grind, and especially with the magical grind, that's gonna take a lot, because there's several things I have to do. So, the other reason, I guess I didn't mention it, but the other reason I got another set of this is if, in case I die and lose something, I've got that extra piece there. So I can mix and match parts, and passively you get a chance to double loot. You get a chance to double items in thieving if you use it there, and you get area negation. I don't know why there's skill XP on it, because by the time you get this, you're maxed out anyway, but whatever. Let's see here. Oh, I am using the rapid style. Somebody said that makes things go faster. Even if it's a little more accurate, this makes it go quicker. So I'm running it, see if it, I don't know if it matters or not. Seems okay. Let's see here. Is there anything else? I don't think there's anything left. Oh, tablets. I have to make tablets. I'm down to 28,000 of these yaks. I do not have the shields. I do have shields. There's shields there. So I've got shields, axes. I got these bow parts, which I can move over to that. Get those away. And these things I could probably equip back. I took those off because I didn't want to waste them. When I was doing all the Air God dungeon farming, the way I had this set up, I think I was running the Earth-Layered Shield and the Fury of the Elemental. No, I was running the Fighter Ring, or the Fighter Amulet and the Fighter Ring. No, I don't have the Fighter Amulet. See, this is where I'm getting confused. I need to run, that's the other thing I wanted to do. I wanted to gear up my ranged character, because I only have 2 pieces of Ragnar gear, which is these 2 here. I don't have any of the ring or amulet, so I need to go work on all that. So one of the things that I wanted to do is gear up my ranged character so I could do that. Toss the Earth-Layered Shield on, the Infernal Cape, do it up with this, the gloves and the ring, get this thing just maxed out to where I can just mow everything over in there and let that run and start getting all that Ragnar gear, because there's a bunch of stuff in there that I need and it would be handy. Probably should have done that before this, but it's which do you prioritize first? There's all the different things help each other out. So if you load up this one, it makes the other grind easier. You know what I mean? So one of them has to be the first. So I wanted to get the ranged character because he's going to tap into so many other things. specifically the water god, which is now done, the fire god, which I'm going to work on, and then I need to do the Catals, the cursed liches. Like there's a whole bunch of grind, whereas with the melee character there was just 2, and magical character I'm going to need all this stuff to start working on the spiked claws and the greater skeletals. So the melee kind of pushed down to the back because he's got 1 item that comes out before I get into this. You know what I mean? So somewhere in that realm. I'll be fighting these things soon enough because they'll come up in the rotation here, and then I'll start building pieces of it. But that's what we've been working on, and that's kind of what's going to keep going. I think I'm going to let this run on these cursed liches. Kill these things off a few more, maybe let it run overnight again. Not sure, but I think that's where it's going to be, and let this 252, I've already extended this, but let this run out. Let it come up with a new task and see what comes up. If it comes up magic, I may run all the magical runes down. I'm not sure. Haven't decided yet. But there's nothing on here that stuns. My main concern here was stun, and I don't see anything. So I got more than enough. I could probably change some things out here a little bit. But the problem is then they start healing up. And that's what all these, the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 pieces of gear to keep these things from healing up, because I think each one of these knocks off have area negation, 20% negation there, 20, 40, 60. Can't remember what that does, and that's 70. I wonder what that skill cape is. Oop, skill capes. Slayer. 25%. So yeah, I mean, you need all that stuff on there, unfortunately, to keep these things from healing. So that's why like I said, that's why I bought that second set of gear. But anyway, that will do it for this episode. We will catch you on the next one. Take care.